able to look at the screen now. I'm sharing the PowerPoint slide. Okay, first of all, welcome everyone to attend the Bachelor of Business Honor Learning Simplified online orientation for October 2024 modular term. Okay, before we begin the sessions, let me give you a brief introductions about the university. INTI International University is placed at the 516th place across the world, and this university is also ranked the top 3 in Malaysia. I mean among the private university. So I think this is a good choice for you to continue your studies at this university, right? So I am Dr. Chen Kaiwa. I will in charge for the academic and program briefing sessions today. I am the head of program for Bachelor of Business Honor Learning Simplified, major in Human Resource Management and International Business. Together with us today are Ms. Ruzana Ramli. She is the head of program for Bachelor of Business Honor Learning Simplified, major in Business Administration and Marketing. And our program officer, Chris Prema. Okay. So this is the organizational chart for ODL program. ODL stands for Open and Distance Learning. Okay, so as you can see on the chart here, these are the people who will support you throughout your studies at INTI International University. Okay, so this is just a brief introduction to you. How does the support teams at INTI International University for you? All right. Okay, so now let's look at the next slide. What is ODL, or Online and Distance Learning, as well as LS, or in full terms, we call it as Learning Simplified Program. Okay, Open and Distance Learning, or ODL, or in INTI, we call it as LS program, Learning Simplified Program, is designed to provide an active learning, self-learning, and self-exploratory approach for adult learner. So basically, we create this program for those who are working and who are unable to enter the campus to learn every morning, because the nature of this program is for working adults, right? And of course, the way we deliver the lecture is totally different with the ordinary university students, because for adult learner, we assume there will be more mature, more independence, yeah. And as you can see here, active learning. What is active learning? Active learning means you need to be proactive to ask your lecturers anything related to the course matter. You need to be proactive. Okay, don't wait your lecturers to spoon feed you or pamper you. Okay, because in LS program or ODL program, you need to be proactive, right? And then self-learning. Self-learning means you need to have the initiative to go through the content on the Canvas. Canvas is our learning management system. Okay. You need to go through the content before you attend the weekly consultation session. Okay, and as you can see, the sample here, this is the course outline, or we call it as table 4. Okay, you can see that we have 2 study mode, face-to-face and non-face-to-face. And for LS programs, okay, as you can see here, you are going to attend 1 hour of face-to-face virtual weekly consultation session together with your course lecturer. 1 hour. O stand for online. Okay, so this is how you can plan your time for this modular term. And besides the weekly 1 hour online consultation session, we you also need to spend 19 hours per week for non-face-to-face or independence learning. That means in an ideal situation, you need to spend 19 hours per week to go through your course content, and you will spend 1 hour online together with your course lecturer for Q&A session. Okay, so this is what I mean self-learning, because we will put more priority to independence learning according to the MQA approved guidelines. All right. And of course, self-exploratory approach. You need to have the interest, or you need to have the determinations to explore new knowledge. We are not going to spoon feed you because you are adult learner. So you should have a mental prepare, okay, where we will here to support you, but you yourself need to play your role as an adult learner as well, okay, throughout the program studies at INTI International University. So basically, this is the major difference between the ODL or LS program with the traditional teaching method. All right. So basically, this is the general briefing that you need to know what is ODL program, because I believe that you notice that when you receive the letters from OAR office, your letters mentions OAR, right? So OAR actually stands for Open and Distant Learning. Okay, so this is the general introductions for the programs. Next. Okay, so for online and open and distant learning, okay, as I mentioned just now, you no need to travel here and there. You just need to have your laptop or your tablet or your digital device to attend the 1 hour of weekly virtual consultation session. Okay, and then you need to complete 36 courses, 36 courses before your convocation. And among the 36 courses, 70 of them are coursework based and 30% of them are exam based. Exam based here refers to final examinations. Okay, and if you look at the chart here, okay, that means among the 36 courses, we are going to transform the assessment method stage by stage. Okay, so as you can see here, 70% of the course is in the coursework space. Coursework space means without final examinations. Okay, but normally for the first year course content, you still need to attend the final examinations, but this is basically for first year's courses only. And the learning management system we are using at INTI International University is Canvas. And all of the courses we offer here are already recognized and accredited by MQA. Okay, and later on, I will talk about credit transfer as well. And at INTI International University, we do provide some financial support to you. Okay, so I believe you already attend the earlier sessions regarding to financial support, right? So next, regarding to the program information, okay, this is the summary, okay, for the program information. Okay, ODL program or LS, it is a fully online program accredited by MQA, and there are 36 courses which contributing 124 credit hour for you. Okay, that means before you attend your convocation, you need to accumulate 124 credit hour for you to attend the convocation ceremony. Okay, and under the Bachelor of Business Honor Learning Simplified program, there are 4 majors. Bachelor of Business Honor Learning Simplified in Business Admin, ADM, International Business, IB, Human Resource Management, HRM, and Marketing, MKT. And I would like to remind you to jot down the short form of your major, because starting from the next modular term, you are going to register the new courses yourself. In this semester, the October 2024 modular terms, the officer has already registered the necessary courses for you. But starting from the upcoming modular terms, you need to do it yourself. Okay, so during the new course registrations period, okay, when you log into the online enrollment portal and select the course, you need to make sure you enroll yourself in the correct major according to the short forms here. Let's say if you are a business administration adult learner, when you select the sessions on the course enrollment portal, make sure you select ADM, but not others short form, because you are business administration adult learner. So make sure you select the right sections for you. ADM for business administration, IB for international business, HRM for human resource management, and MKT for marketing. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear for this. Okay, and as I said just now, you need to complete 36 courses to collect the 124 credit hour, right? And among the 36 courses here, okay, the minimum passing grade or passing line is 50 marks, okay? How to calculate the 50 marks to achieve the passing line? Let's look at the descriptions here. Okay, we have 2 types of assessment component. For the 36 courses, there are continuous assessment and final assessment. Okay, so for the first one, continuous assessment, you need to score at least 40%, okay, for you to eligible to classify as pass. Okay, 40% for continuous assessment together with 40% for final assessment. Final assessment can be final examinations or individual assignment. Okay, you need to score at least 40% for final assessment as well. Okay, and after you pass the continuous assessment with at least 40%, together with final assessment with at least 40%, all together must be at least 50%. Then only you are considered as pass, right? Many students think that after they score very well in the continuous assessment, and then they can let go for their final assessment. But at the end of the day, when the students receive the transcript, he or she realized that that particular courses considered as failed, because initially that adult learner scored very well in continuous assessment, but that adult learner let go the final assessment. So this is why that particular adult learner is still considered as failed. Okay, I think this is very important and you need to be very clear. Okay, in order for you to pass all the 36 courses, the total marks is 50 marks, right? But among the 50 marks, you must make sure you score at least 40% for continuous assessment, together with 40% for the final assessment. For example, final examination and individual assignment. Okay. And let's look at the left-hand side of your screen. We have two types of study mode. Either you are enrolled as a full-time adult learner or part-time adult learner. Okay, and then the duration for full-time adult learner, hopefully you can complete the 36 courses in 3 years. And then if you are enrolled as a part-time adult learner, hopefully you can complete the 36 courses in 6 years. Okay, and if you are a full-time adult learner, the faculty office will assign 2 to 3 courses for you to register in every new modular term. And the 2 to 3 courses here will contribute maximum 10 credit hours for you. Okay, I will tell you more in details in the following slides. However, if you are enrolled as a part-time adult learner, okay, you can only register for 1 course only in all the modular term. All right. And we have 5 modular terms in a year, starting from January modular term, March modular term, May or June modular term, August modular terms, and finally October modular terms. So we are now in the October 2024 modular terms. So these are the 5 modular terms at INTI International University. Okay. And now let's look at the program structure. Okay, the program structures will tell you what are the 36 courses you need to complete before your convocation. Okay, and we can classify the 36 courses into 4 categories: common core, compulsory course, or we call it as mata pelajaran umum (MPU), and then number 3, discipline core, and finally specializations core. Okay, now let's look at the list. What are there? Okay, let's start with number 1, common core. Common core means no matter you are enrolled in which major, either you are majoring in business administration, international business, marketing, or human resource management, these are the courses you need to complete, no matter which major you are. Okay, so we call it as common core. Maybe you can screenshot this screen for your reference. Okay, so this is the common core list for you, no matter which major you are. Okay, everyone need to complete this, okay, to achieve the 124 credit hour, except you already apply for credit transfer. Okay, this is category number 1. We call it as common core. Number 2, compulsory courses. Okay, or we call it as mata pelajaran umum (MPU). Okay, so this is the list for compulsory course. Compulsory course means no matter which major you are, you have to complete it. You cannot choose. And for your information, all the 36 courses I mentioned just now, you must complete all the courses. You cannot randomly choose among the 36 courses. I just pick which courses I want or which courses I love. You cannot do that. Okay, you must complete all the 36 courses. Okay, you cannot choose. Okay, but the faculty office will assign to you and remind you which courses you are going to register in all the modular term. Okay, so you don't need to worry you miss out anything or how, because we have a team to double check for you. Okay, to make sure you complete the 36 courses before your convocation ceremony. Okay, so this is category number 2, compulsory courses. And number 3, number 3 and number 4, we have discipline core and specialization core. Okay, And as you can see from your screen now, this is the list for those who are majoring in marketing. So if you are a marketing adult learner, please take out your phone and scan the QR code to access the study plan. Okay, this is very important for all the adult learner, okay? Because all of you must have a list to tell you what are the 36 courses you need to complete before the convocation, okay? And you are supposed to keep track, okay, your academic progress, okay? So, I hope all the marketing adult learner has already scanned the QR code to download your study plan. Okay, let's move to the next one. Human resource management. Okay, please scan the QR code and download the program structure or study plan. Later on, I will show it to you how to read the study plan. Okay, but before I explain the way to read the study plan, please download the document first. Okay, and maybe after you scan the QR code, okay, you need to click the request access button. Okay, so at the end of the session, we will open the access for you. Okay, but now please scan the QR code and click the request access button first. Okay, so I hope all the human resource management adult learner has already scanned the QR code and click the request access button. Okay, next we have international business. So if you already enroll in international business, I mean your major is international business, please scan the QR code to download the study plan. Okay, and finally we have business administration. Okay, or the short form is ADM. Okay, please scan the QR code and click the request access button. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, let's go through one more time. Okay, for those who are majoring in marketing, please scan this QR code. This is major number 1, marketing. Major number 2, human resource management. Please scan this QR code. All right. Major number 3, international business. Please scan this QR code. Okay, and finally, business administrations. Please scan this QR code. After you scan the QR code, please click the request access buttons. Okay, so now I assume everyone has already scanned the QR code and request the access. Okay, so now I would like to do a quick demonstrations for you how to read the study plan. So I will take human resource management as the example. Okay, let's say after you already received the access to the document, okay, this is the document for human resource management. Okay, you will see something like this. Okay, Bachelor of Business, Honor, Learning Simplified, Human Resource Management. Make sure you refer to the correct document. If you are majoring in international business, marketing, or business administration, please refer to the correct document. This document is not for you. This document is only for the Human Resource Management adult learner. Okay, and you can see program structure, and then move to the next page, table of content. We are now in the 2024 modular term. Okay, so turn to page 25. Don't look at the previous term. This is not related to you. You are enrolled in the 2024 modular term because we are now in the year 2024, right? So you are the intake of 2024 modular term. So please refer page 25. Okay, then you scroll to page 25. Okay, page 25. Then you double check again. Bachelor of Business Honor, Learning Simplified, Human Resource Management, 2024 modular term. All right, then you look at the next page. This is your study plan for your year 1, year 2, and year 3 journey at INTI International University. Okay, but of course, the sequence of the courses are subject to change. Okay, please wait for the announcement by the faculty office. Okay, and now let's look at your screen now. How to read the study plan? We have course code, right? Course name, credit hour, prerequisite, and final column for your remark. Okay, prerequisites means you have to complete certain courses in the first place before you enroll in the particular course. Okay, let me give you one example. ACC 2210E, Business Accounting. Credit hour is 3, no prerequisite. Okay, so if this course come together with no prerequisites, that means you can freely register for this course because there is no prerequisite. However, okay, let's look at this one. FIN 4240-1E, Advanced Financial Decision Making. Credit hour is 4. The prerequisite is FIN 2210E. What does it mean? That means before you register for FIN 4240-1E, Advanced Financial Decision Making, you have to complete FIN 2210E in the first place before you register for FIN 4240-1E. What is FIN 2210E? You can look at the previous page. FIN 2210E is financial management. That means you have to complete the financial management FIN 2210E before you register for FIN 4240-1E, Advanced Financial Decision Making. So everything is clearly stated here, and this is very straightforward. And what about the last column? Tick if passed. So whenever you receive your E-grades, result slip or E-grades, at the end of every modular terms, if you already passed the course, you can make a remark here for yourself as a record. Okay, let's say you already passed FinTech in October 2024 modular term. Then you can put a tick here for your own record. And at the end of your progress studies, if you already fulfill all the ticks here, that means you are eligible to attend the convocation ceremony. So you must know your roles and responsibility. You need to keep track with your own academic progress. Okay, you yourself should be able to estimate how many courses you still have to take before the convocation ceremony. How long you have to go before your convocation ceremony. Because as I told you just now, you will be given 2 to 3 courses in every modular term. So you should be able to estimate the timeline yourself. How long you have to go before the convocation ceremony. Okay, you yourself should have the answer. Okay, so this is what I mentioned just now. Okay, either the courses with prerequisites or no prerequisite. Okay, and we have a few special situations. Okay, let's look at the star here. We have 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star. What does it mean? Let's say NPU 3182E with 1 star. Okay, this course is Penghayatan Etika dan Beradaban. Okay, 1 star. What is 1 star? Let's look at the remark here. Penghayatan Etika dan Beradaban is applicable for local students only. That means if you are holding the Malaysian IC, okay, this is a compulsory course for you. You cannot choose. Okay, Penghayatan Etika dan Beradaban, MPU 3182E. Okay, this is for 1 star. What about 2 star? MPU 3142E with 2 star. Bahasa Melayu Komunikasi 2, 2 star. What is 2 star? Let's look at the remark here. Bahasa Melayu Komunikasi 2 is applicable for international students only. So, if you are holding the Malaysian blue color IC, that means you are local student. Please do not register for MPU 3142E Bahasa Komunikasi 2 because this course is for international students only. Alright, so this is 2 star. What about 3 star? MPU 3212E 3 star. Bahasa Kebangsaan A 3 star. What is 3 star? Let's look at the remark here. 3 stars means the local students without credit in SPM Bahasa Melayu must take Bahasa Kebangsaan A with an extra 2 credit hours. That means if you fail your SPM Bahasa Melayu, that means your total credit hour should be 124 plus 2. Okay, so if you fail the Bahasa Melayu in your SPM examination, your total credit hour should be 126. Okay, but we have a special case as well. If you already completed Bahasa Kebangsaan A at any other institution, then you no need to retake this course again at INTI International University. And if you fail your SPM Bahasa Melayu, but you already take the peperiksaan ulangan, the repeat exam for SPM Bahasa Melayu, then you can also waive this course. Okay, but we will only look at SPM examination. Okay, no IGCSE, UEC, or whatever. We will only take the SPM Bahasa Melayu as the benchmark. Okay, and once again, if you fail the SPM Bahasa Melayu, but you already complete Bahasa Kebangsaan A or national language at any other tertiary institution, you can also waive this course at INTI International University. Okay, so I think this is very clear for everyone. So after you already put the tick here at all the columns until page 27, then that means you are already eligible to attend the convocation ceremony. Okay, so this is how we read the study plan. Okay, now let's go back to the slide. Okay, now let's look at the next page. Academic calendar. Okay, academic calendar can be accessed from the CCL web page. Okay. Okay, and then now I want to tell you how to read the academic calendar. For example, today is 12th of October 2024. So this is why we are here today, to attend the academic and program briefing. Okay, and we will start week 1 consultation session on 14th of October onwards. Okay, so this is the schedule for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7. Okay, and week 8 will be the exam week and revision week. Okay, so as you can see from your screen now, we have 7 weeks for academic. Okay, week 1 until week 7. And the final week, week 8, will be the revision week and examinations week. And as you can see the blue box here, your final examinations starts from 6th of December until 8th of December. Okay, so you should start planning your schedule now. Don't go anywhere, okay, between 6th of December and 8th of December. Okay, don't go anywhere. I know the end of the year is the travel season for everyone, but for these 3 days, don't go anywhere and get ready for your final examinations. Okay, after you complete your final examinations, starting from 9th of December onwards, okay, you can go everywhere you want. Okay, we don't care. Okay, but please make sure you are there for the final examinations between 6th of December and 8th of December. As simple as that. Okay, and then starting from 9th of December onwards, this is the term break. Okay, term breaks means you don't need to attend any courses, you don't need to do any assignment or whatever. That is term break. Okay, so this is the yearly academic calendar. Okay, I think this is very important. Okay, if you want to screenshot, please go ahead. All right, thank you very much. And now let's look at the important dates in the October 2024 modular terms. Okay, as I said just now, we will start the week 1 for the weekly consultation session, starting from 14th of October 2024, Monday. Okay, so this is what you're supposed to do. Read notes, watch the recording, and then do the course activity and discuss your assignment. Don't do your assignment at the 1 day before the submissions. Okay, plan your times please plan your time well because you are a working adult. Okay, and I want to emphasize some 2 important dates for you, which is 30th of October, okay, the week 3, Wednesday, 30th of October, okay. This is the first alarm to remind you, please complete your payment for the October 2024 modular terms. If you are unable to clear the debt, okay, before 30th of October, then the finance office will give you the first alarm by blocking your canvas. Blocking your canvas means you cannot log in to your canvas, you cannot access the material, and you are unable to submit the cost assessment. Okay, this is the first alarm for you, 30th of October. And the final alarm is week 5, 30th of November, Wednesday, auto drop for October 2024 term. Auto drop means you will be removed from the course session. Okay, and this is the final alarm for you because you forgot to pay the tuition fee or any debt. Okay, so in order to avoid any inconvenience events in the modular terms, I would suggest you, please clear all the debt by 30th of October. Okay, otherwise you will be in trouble if you are classified as auto drop. Okay, so I think this 2 days is very important for all of you. Okay, please jot it down or make a note in your mobile phone. Okay, make sure you comply with all the deadline of the important dates, as you can see from your screen now. And I would like to remind you, we will take week 1 and week 2 as the course registrations period. Okay, so make sure you complete the course registrations procedure by week 2. If you want to add any courses or you want to drop any courses, please get it done by the end of week 2. Okay, as you can see here, by 25th of October, if you still want to add any course or drop any course, you still able to get the refund. The refund will be transferred into the student account, not your personal bank account. Okay, the student account. However, when you already enter week 3 and you still want to add drop anything, you will be imposed certain amount of penalty here. Okay, this is something happen on week 3 and week 4. And when you already enter to week 5 and you still insist want to add any course or drop any course, then you will not get any refund anymore. So this is why I suggest you complete all the course registrations procedure latest by week 2. Okay, and then W grade. If you insist want to add drop any courses on week 6, okay, then the course will be captured with W grade in your transcript during the final modular term. Okay, so I think this is not what we want on the transcript, right? So please make sure you comply with the important dates as you can see on your screen now. Make sure you complete your course registrations procedure by the end of week 2. But of course, the sooner is better because we have limited seat for all the courses. So I think it is good for everyone to register the new courses on the first day of new course registration day, because we have limited seat for all the courses. Okay, so please get everything done by week 2. Okay. This timeline apply to all the modular terms until you finish the program studies at INTI International Universities. This is not just happened in October 2024. This timeline, okay, week 1, week 2 until week 7, okay, the important events in all the important schedule will be the same, okay, for all the modular terms. Okay, so please bear in mind. Please make it as a habit, okay, to get everything clear before the due date. And once again, you can also download this schedule from CCL website. Okay, this is the line. This is the link. Okay, ccl.newinti.edu.my. Okay, you can access all the information there. Okay, and now I want to explain 3 important websites for you. Number 1, of course, CCL homepage. CCL stands for Center for Continuing Learning, okay, or in short form CCL. Okay, I want you to know what is CCL. Okay, CCL is Center for Continuing Learning. Okay, this is the first important website you should bookmark. Okay, CCL homepage. Number 2, online enrollment portal, and number 3, Canvas. Okay, now let's look at the first one. Okay, After you click the link ccl.newinti.edu.my and then click BBUSLS, okay, because this is the acronyms for your programs, okay? So you will be able to access all the important material by clicking this button, okay? So you may bookmark this in your laptop or gadget, okay, for your future reference. Okay, this is the website number one that is very important for all of you. Center for Continuing Learning, CCL homepage. Number two, of course, online enrollment portal. Okay, so this is the link to access the online enrollment portal. Okay, and then how to access the portal? I believe you already received the user manual in your enrollment package. Okay, so you just follow accordingly. Then you should be able to access the portal. And of course, during your very first time to enter the portal, they may have one security window pop up and ask you to complete your personal particulars. So you just fill up everything accordingly. Okay, and I want to introduce to you course enrollment email. Okay, so during the period to register for new courses in all modular term, you will receive the course enrollment email from the faculty office. Okay, so this is how the course enrollment emails looks like. Okay, and of course, there are some instructions for you, some guidelines for you, how to complete the new course registrations procedure. So make sure you read every line, don't skip. Make sure you read every line and understand it. Okay, after you read the description here, then look for the necessary attachment, because the faculty office will attach the study plan here for you to complete the new course registrations procedure. Okay, so if you are international business adult learner, okay, so you may click this folder, then you will see something like this. This is the list, example list for human resource management. Okay, so you are the intake of October 2024, right? So you click this document and you will see something like this. How to know you should register for what course in the next modular term? You can find your name here and then check which box is already blackened. Okay, the box with black indicates the course you need to register for the next modular terms. Okay, so this is how we read the study plan. Okay, and this will be your study plan, okay, in the next modular terms, for example. Okay, so as I mentioned just now, since this is your first modular term, so the respective officer has already complete the procedure for you, but starting from the next modular terms, you have to do it yourself. Okay, by checking the course enrollment email. Okay, and you must follow the course assigned for you. Otherwise, I worry that your program duration may drag longer. So in order to make sure you can complete the programs on time, make sure you strictly follow all the courses that assigned for you in all the modular terms. All right. So if you do not know where to find the manual, you can scan this link, okay, for your scan this QR code, okay, for your reference. And this is the layout of the online enrollment portal. So you can do the course registrations, pay the tuition fees, and then download the invoice, and then download the registration summary. Registration summaries means your timetable. Okay, everything is here. Okay, so this is the one-stop center for all of you. Okay, online enrollment portal. And this is the manual how to use the portal. All right, I believe you already have it in your registration package. Okay, so we shall move to the next page. Okay, so this is the course list for all the first modular terms adult learner in the October 2024 modular terms. If you enroll without credit transfer, okay, you need to complete CSC 2204E, sorry, CSC 2204-1E information management and MKT 3210-1E marketing principle in the October 2024 modular terms. And this is the cost for part-time students, okay? But if you are enrolled with credit transfer, these are the two courses you have to complete, okay, in the October 2024 modular terms: Managing Innovations and Change and International Trade Finance. Okay, so this is for full-time with credit transfer. This is part-time with credit transfer. Okay, so this is just for your information, okay? And this is the registration summary, or we call it as the weekly virtual consultation schedule. Okay, let's say you already enroll, okay, or you already register for MKT 3210-1E. Okay, this is how you read the timetable. This class starts from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Okay, look at the specific time in brackets. Not the top here, because as you see, the skill on the top here is not really sensitive. So we already put in the specific schedule in bracket here. Okay, for MKT 3210-1E, the weekly consultation session start from 8:30 to 9:30. And for CSC 2204-1E, this session start from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Friday. Okay, so this is how we read the timetable or registration summary. All right, look at the time in brackets, okay, not on the top here. Okay, and these are the reminder for you in terms of the course enrollment. Let's go through it together. Number one, students are not allowed to attend any lectures without first registering for the course through online enrollment portal. Reminder number two, students who do not settle the debt or tuition fee are not allowed to sit for final examination. Reminder number three, course enrollment outside the stipulated enrollment period is not allowed. That means you have to complete the new course registrations procedure latest by week 2 in all modular term. All right. Reminder number 4, the maximum credit hour in all modular term is 10. Okay, but of course, for final semester students, they are allowed to enroll more than 10 credits hour because maybe they already reached the time to graduate, but he or she may miss out 1 or 2 courses. So we allow them to add in the miss out courses during their final semester period with the conditions the course is available in that particular modular terms. Number 5, students need to double check the course registration summary once the course enrollment is completed. So make sure you key in the correct course code and then check whether the course code comes with the correct course name. And make sure you select the correct session. If you are business administration, make sure you select ADM. If you are international business, make sure you select IB as your session, so on and so forth. And finally, any implications related to course enrollment that do not follow the rules and period set are students' own responsibility. So this is why we share the study plan with you through the QR code just now, because you yourself have to keep track with your own academic progress, your own academic performance. Okay, you should know what is your responsibility and your role as a student. Okay, so this is the reminder for course enrollment. Okay, and this is where you make the tuition fee payments as well. Everything is through the online enrollment portal. Okay, and if you do not know where to find the fee structure 2024, you can scan this QR code and keep a reference for the future usage. Okay, but I want to tell you, actually the fee structure 2024 has already attached in the course registrations package in your student's email. Okay, we will only deliver the official announcement or official updates through your student's email only. So make sure you frequently check your student's email address, but not your personal email address. Okay, please use the official email address for official purposes. Okay, so this is the QR code for fee structure 2024. And we have 3 reminders in terms of financial management. Okay, number 1, make sure all tuition fees are paid accordingly. Otherwise, your canvas will be blocked, and at the end of the day, you cannot access the portal to submit your assignment as well as the final examinations answer book, question booklet. Okay, so make sure you clear all the fees, okay, according to the important dates I shared with you just now. Number 2, students in debt will be auto-dropped from the initial course enrollment, and the due date in the October 2024 modular term will be Wednesday, week 5, 13th of November 2024. Okay, so please make sure, okay, you clear every financial debt by 13th of November 2024. And finally, students who are listed in the auto drop list will not be allowed to sit for the final examinations. Okay, so this is for the financial part. And this is the important website number 3, okay, learning management system we are using at INTI International University is called Canvas, okay, and the user manual for Canvas is already available in your registrations package. Okay, so how to set the I mean how to change the password and etc. Please refer to the manual, okay, in your registrations package for Canvas. And this is the interface of the Canvas after you already log in by using your student ID and the password. Okay, and you can see all the registered courses on the dashboard. And of course, before you open the folder, you must click the accept button in the first place. Okay, so after you click the access button here, then you should be able to access the course folder. Okay, and sometimes when you click the course folder, it is empty. It is because the lecturer haven't put the folder as published. So if you face these problems, please directly contact with the course lecturer, okay, to get the updates. For example, how to access the weekly consultation session, where to get the Microsoft Teams link, and then how to access the material, okay, please directly communicate with the course lecturer, because maybe different lecturer may have different way to conduct the class. I mean, how they publish the announcement to you. Okay, so please directly contact with your course lecturers, okay, to learn all these issues. Okay. And now I would like to talk about credit transfer application. We have two types of credit transfer application. Number one is the general credit transfer that you already submitted through the staff. And second one, we call it as FLC. FLC stands for Accreditations of Prior Experiential Learning for Credit Award, FLC. So we have two types of credit transfer application at INTI International University. Okay, credit transfer applications means maybe you already completed your diploma at other institution, and now when you further study, okay, at INTI International University, you are interested to apply for the credit transfer. Okay, and what is this? What is this application? Okay, let's look at the first point. It is an application to transfer the credits. The credits here refers to the credits hour, okay, of certain courses, but its previous obtained grade cannot be transferred to the current program studies. Let's say you already completed entrepreneurship at previous tertiary education institution, and you obtain A minus for the course. So now, when you are studying at INTI International University, you would like to apply credit transfer for entrepreneurship. So under this application, you can only transfer the credit hour of entrepreneurship, but not the previous obtained grade, the A minus grade to INTI International University. Okay, because the credit transfer applications is for you to transfer the credit hour only, but not the obtained grade. Okay, and this is the criteria, okay, for the credit transfer application. Okay, credit transfer applications must be reviewed based on subject to subject mapping basis. So if the course can fulfill these four requirements, hopefully you can get the credit transfer for that particular course. For example, you must pass the course with a minimum C grade of 50 marks, okay? And then the content, okay, the similarity of the content between your previous institution and INTI International University, the similarity must more than 80%. Okay, and of course, the certificate must be acknowledged and aggregated by MQA. Okay, so this is the general criteria to check whether the course can be credit transferred or not. Okay, but I want to tell you this process takes time. Okay, it doesn't means that you submit the applications today and you can get the actual result next week. Okay, please give us ample time to process your credit transfer applications. Okay, the OAR office will issue the official letter to inform you which courses you have already successfully received the credit transfer. Okay, I believe at this stage, for those who already apply for the credit transfer, okay, you already received a summary, something like this. Okay, now let's look at the sentence on the top of this table. The following courses can be credit transferred in B+LS subject to approval from the University Academic Equivalency Portfolio Committee, or in short form, UAEPC. That means this table just to tell you, this is the credit transfer application summary. It is still in the application stage. This is not at the final stage because OAR, or Office of Admissions, okay, is the only authorized office which will inform you the actual results of your credit transfer applications. Okay, so please wait for the letter from OAR. But of course, before the OAR issue the letters to the actual results of credit transfer applications to you, the applications has to go through a series of reviewing process. So, okay, so this process takes times. So once again, I hope to those who already apply for credit transfer application, please give the faculty office ample time to process your application. Okay, and hopefully you can get the actual results of the credit transfer application in 1 year. Okay, this process takes time and it involves a series of reviewing process. So it is not as easy as you submit the applications today and then you can get the actual results from OAR next Monday. This is not like that. Okay, so I hope everyone can understand the credit transfer applications procedure, and please give us ample time to process your applications. All right. And one more thing, subject to approvals means it is still in the reviewing process. Okay, so please wait for the official letter from OAR office. Okay, and hopefully you can get the result in 1 year. So that is the type number 1. Now let's look at type number 2 of credit transfer applications. We call it as FLC. FLC is for those who already have at least 5 years working experience. Okay, and to those who already have 5 years working experience and your job scope and your position at that particular company must be able to match with the course that we offer to you. If your job description can be matched with certain courses in your study plan, of course, you are eligible to apply for FLC as an alternative method in the credit transfer. Okay, so now you can click or scan this QR code, okay, to go through the guidelines or the information of FLC. For FLC application, okay, you can submit your detailed resume starting from the second modular terms onward. Your second modular terms will be January 2025 modular terms. So you can prepare your resume now, and you can submit your detailed resume in the following modular terms, but not these terms because you are still in the first modular term. This application is applicable to those starting from second modular terms onwards. Okay, so what you need to consider in your resume, you need to have the position name, you need to have the company name, you need to have the years of working at the particular position, and you need to clearly explain what is your job description for that particular position or post. Let's say you are a human resource management. Let's say you are a human resource manager and you would like to apply FLC for compensation and rewards course. Okay, so you can submit your detailed resume to the person in charge. I will tell you who is the person in charge at the end of these sessions. Okay, so we will go through your resume, and if your resume can match with the content of any courses in your study plan, we will recommend the course name for you to sit for the FLC assessment. Okay, FLC is a kind of assessment. Okay, it is not like you submit your resume to us and then we straight away awards the credit hour for that particular courses to you. Okay, this is an assessment. Okay, if you apply for this assessment, okay, you need to sit for one assessment. Okay, that means you need to answer a few questions, long essay questions. If you already pass, then you will get the credit transfer, okay, for that particular course. Okay, so FLC is an assessment, okay. It is not directly awards the credit hour to you. Okay, for more information, please scan this QR code for your knowledge. All right, I think that's all for FLC and then the common credit transfer application. Okay, now let's move to the assessment part. Okay, for the courses with 100% coursework, okay, you need to complete quiz, group assignment, and individual assignment. For the course with final examinations, you need to complete the quiz, group assignment, and final examinations. Okay, and this is the general weightage, okay, for the course. And I believe your lecturers will tell you more starting from next Monday onwards. Okay, so please wait for the briefing from your course lecturers. All right, and this is the grading system. Okay, so as I mentioned at the beginning of these sessions, okay, the passing line is 50. C grades, at least 50. Okay, and unfortunately, okay, if you score below 50, okay, then of course you have to repeat, okay, the assessment. I will tell you more in the next slide. And after you repeat the course or you retake the final examination, okay, you have to score at least 50 marks, okay, for you to pass the course. RP stands for receipt pass. This is for retake case only, okay? And unfortunately, after you repeat the course or you retake the final exam and you still unable to score more than 50 marks, okay, that means you will receive a grade called RF, receipt fail. Okay, so please try your best, okay, to score more than 50 marks. Okay, so that you don't need to waste your time and repeat the fail course in the upcoming modular terms. Okay, and I believe for those who apply for PTPTN, this is very important for you to pass all the courses. Okay, so please manage your times well. Okay, and we also have another grade called S grade. S grades means you really cannot adjust your final examinations schedule. You have something on. For example, you have to go for a working trip or anything related to your work. Okay, no problem, but you need to submit the evidence to exam center and CC your HOP and program officer. Okay, and if you are unwell during the final examination period, no problem. Okay, give us the verified MC. Okay, so when we release the results slip, okay, we can indicate the course with an S grade, but not F grade. Okay, but for your information, okay, we only accept these two situations only, okay, for S grade. So please submit the verified medical certificate or the working trick letter. It must be an authorized letter from your superior, okay? And please attach the flight tickets, okay? When you write the email to exam office and your HOP, head of program, and program officer. Okay, so this is the situation. You can get the S grade, but not F grade. And for your information, if you absent, okay, for the final examination without any reason, I mean without any solid reason, okay, definitely you will receive the F grade, okay, or we only able to capture your carry mark in the continuous assessment as your final grade only. If you fail to submit the evidence, okay, to the university management. Okay, so this is the case for S grade. And if you score C minus grade, as I mentioned just now, the passing line is 50 marks, right? But if you score between 45 marks and 49 marks, that means you score an C minus grade. So what you're supposed to do when you receive an C minus grade, you can screenshot the descriptions here. Basically, if you obtain an C minus grades, maybe you do not perform well in either continuous assessment or final assessment, okay, then unfortunately you receive an C minus grade. So in this case, C minus grade only, okay, you can retake the final examinations without attending the previous courses. But this only happened for C minus grades. And for more detailed description, okay, I think you can screenshot the screen now, okay, for your future reference. This is the descriptions given by the Office of Examinations. Okay, and one more. Unfortunately, if you score D grade and F grade, that means your total marks is between 0 marks and 44 marks. Then you receive a D grade of F grade. So that means you have to repeat the whole courses starting from week 1 until week 7 for that particular field course. Okay? And you cannot have the immediate receipts. You only can repeat the whole course until the course is available in the upcoming modular terms. Okay, so please try your best. Do not fail, okay, for the course. Okay, and this is the reminder I already explained to you at the beginning of the session just now. Okay, let's look at the green box. A student who would be said to have passed the course if the student passes both the continuous assessment and final assessment component with a minimum score of 40% and achieve a minimum of 50% for the overall marks. Okay, so please bear it in mind. Okay, so that's all for the grading. And for student status, okay, your student status will be determined based on these two criteria. Number one, CGPA, your CGPA, cumulative grade point average, and the status of students in the previous modular terms. Okay, so we have 4 categories of student status. Okay, number one, good standing. Good standings means you can you can maintain a CGPA of 2.0 and above. Okay, so we call this group of people as good standing. And I think this is very important for those who apply for PTPTN to maintain your student status as good standing, at least 2.0 and above. So this is status number one. Status number two, if you unable to maintain a GPA at least 2.0 for the first time, then your student status will be downgraded from good standing to warning. Okay, And in the next modular term, if you still unable to upgrade your GPA to at least 2.0 and above, then your student status will be further downgraded, from warning to probation. Okay, and in the next modular term, if you still unable to upgrade your GPA to 2.0 and above, then your student status will be further downgraded from probation to dismissals. Okay, so I believe this is not what we want, because this is not good for your academic record. So please make sure you maintain a GPA of at least 2.0 and above. Okay, so these are the 4 status, okay, at INTI International University. All right, and in terms of degree classification, okay, you can see the range, okay, for first class, second class honor first division, second class honor second division, third class, and fail. Okay, so this is the range for each classification. And of course, if you are unable to achieve a CGPA of 2.0 and above, then you are considered as a failed student and you cannot attend the convocation ceremony. Okay, so this is the degree classifications guidelines for you at INTI International University. Okay, and at the end of every modular term, you will receive an email, okay, regarding the student evaluations of teaching. Okay, so please complete the evaluation, okay, for the course, okay, by checking the email on students evaluations of teaching. What is this? Actually, this is the teaching assessment for the lecturers, okay, and what is the objective, okay, for this practice? We have 2 objectives. Number 1, to obtain students' feedback on lecturers' teaching performance, and number 2, to monitor and improve the quality of teaching and learning experience at INTI International University. So I think this is the correct, this is the proper, this is the formal channel for you to give the suggestions or opinion to the course, so that the course management can be improved in the upcoming modular terms. Okay, so make sure you follow the correct, proper, and formal channel to voice out your voice to the correct people, so that you can receive the correct feedback at the end of the day. So this is the importance of students' evaluations of teaching. Okay, so please check your email more regularly, okay, to receive the updates from the university. And we also provide the staff directory for you, just in case you do not know who you should refer to when you come across with certain students' essay. Okay, for example, these are the person in charge for finance office. So if you want to ask anything about your tuition fees payment, your invoice, your financial statement, or you want to refund, or anything related to finance, please directly communicate with the person in charge at finance office. Okay, and if you want to ask anything about your final examinations result slip, the receipt procedure, makeup procedure, or you are unhappy with your obtained grade and you want to request to remark or appeal for grade review, please directly communicate with Miss Chandra Ramaya, and this is the email. And if you want to follow up with your transcript at the end of the program, okay, and you want to request for the certificates, completions letter, or you want to ask about the details about the convocations or graduation, okay, please refer to Office of Admissions and Records, OAR. Okay, if you unable to access your student portal, okay, please refer to Miss Hairunisa Mahmood. Okay, and for student card, Miss Raja Ali. For Canvas problems, for example, you unable to reset your password, you unable to access the Canvas, please write an email to help-LNS. Okay, and if you want to ask about the procedure about EPF or KWSP, okay, please refer to Miss Danaria Yaakob. And for counseling center, okay, Miss Nabila and Miss Lisa Ng. For PTPTN, Miss Premalata Sudaziran Viran. Okay, and finally, FLC, the person in charge is Miss Siti Mastura. Okay, so in order to ensure to get the correct feedback, please make sure you voice out your affairs, okay, to the correct person in charge, so that you can receive the correct feedback, okay, from the correct person in charge. And what I want to remind you, okay, don't always follow to those who are not in the same intact as you, because we do have some amendment or changes here and there in every modular terms. So whatever happens in the previous modular terms, or whatever shared with you from your friends or your senior, it might not be applicable to your case. Yeah, so you are in the October 2024 modular terms, so please make sure you follow the information in the October 2024 modular terms only. Okay, for example, your credit transfer application. Okay, the correct channel to ask the updates of your credit transfer application is either OAR or faculty office, not others people. Okay, because OAR and the faculty's office are the authorized center who has the final says on your credit transfer applications, but not any other not related center. So please bear it in mind. Please make sure you get the correct feedback from the correct person, from the correct office. Okay? Because only the correct person in charge has the most updated information regarding to your student's affair. Okay, so don't simply ask here and there who are not the authorized person. You may be misleading and receive the outdated information. So please bear it in mind. Okay. And regarding to the email communications, okay, according to the email ethics given by INTI Corporate Feedback Unit on 9th of January 2024, okay, this is the SOP for all of us to follow in terms of the email communications. Okay, the person in charge will try their best to give you the email reply within 24 hours for urgent matter, and 3 to 5 working days for general inquiries. This is the SOP given by the INTI Corporate Feedback Unit on 9th of January 2024. Okay, and what is the meaning of working day? The working days here refers to Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Malaysian local time, excluding public holiday. Okay, so let me give you one example. If you send an email at 9:30 p.m. Friday, and I think it is not appropriate for you to ask a follow-up on Saturday morning or Sunday morning, because the official working days or working periods is Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Malaysia local time. Okay, so if you send your email outside of the normal office hour, okay, please wait patiently until the following working days. Okay, I believe the person in charge will get back to you shortly. Okay, so I hope everyone can be patient, be polite, be considerate, and be kind among each other. Okay, if you don't wish, you, I mean, all of you are working adults. So if you don't wish anything that is uneasy for you at your working place, same goes to us. So please put yourself in the other shoes. Please understand the procedure. Okay. Please understand the timeline in terms of the email communications. Okay. And please be kind among each other. Okay. I think it will be more environmental friendly in terms of email communications if all of us can follow the guidelines given by the INTI Corporate Feedback Unit on 9th of January 2024. Okay, and I want to show you some bad example. For example, these students, okay, send an email on Tuesday night, and then these students request an update or follow up early in the morning. And then maybe this officer is out for meeting, and these students ask again in every 1 hour. To be frank with you, I don't think this is the correct way. Okay, I'm not trying to back up my staff, but I just want everyone to be more considerate and understand. If you are unable to receive the feedback after 24 hours for urgent matter and 3 to 5 working days for January inquiries, I think it is good to send a gentle reminder to the person in charge to ask about the updates. I think this is better rather than you keep sending email in every 1 hour. You try to put yourself in these situations. Are you happy if you receive a similar content from your superior in every 1 hour? I believe you are not, right? So same goes to us. We are all human. So please be kind among each other. We will surely try our best, okay, to provide the necessary feedback to you. Okay. Once again, I don't have the intention to back up my staff, but I just want everyone to be more considerate. If you are really unlucky, you do not receive any feedback outside of this guideline, you may send a gentle reminder to the email recipient to ask for updates. Okay, so I hope everyone can follow this guideline, and I believe it will be a better world, okay, for us, okay, on this planet. Okay, so please be kind, please be considerate, and please be understanding. And please wait patiently. We surely will reply to your email, but please wait patiently. All right. So I think that's all for the briefing today. So for general inquiries, okay, please refer to the program officer. Our program officer is Miss Prema Santirasegaran, and you can see the email address here. And this is the general hotline, okay, to reach the faculty office. Okay. And this is the particulars for the two head of program. Okay, for those who are majoring in business administrations and marketing, your head of program is Miss Rosanna Ramli, and this is the email address. And I am Dr. Chen Kaiwan. I am the head of program for international business and human resource management. And one more thing is, when you are communicating with the university management, please use your official student's email address. Don't use Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo, or anything else. Please use the official email address while communicating with the university management. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Okay, I wish everyone good luck and enjoy the learning journey at INTI International University. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, and the video recording will be available shortly, okay, on the CCL portal, okay, for review. Okay. Any questions from the floor? Okay, if you have any questions, you can put your comment, you can put your questions in the meeting chat, or you can open your mic and directly talk to me. Okay, and I believe our teams has already give the necessary reply to you through the meeting chat, right? And if you look at the meeting chat, okay, there is a QR code for you to jot down your attendance today. Okay, so please do so.
Not from me. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry, I have questions.
Hello.
Just about the just about the Google Drive that you mentioned about. So can we actually access to it after we request about the access?
Definitely by today.
Oh, by today. Okay. Thank you very much.
Definitely. Okay.
Awesome.
Anything else from the floor? Okay, so if there is anything else from all of you, okay, I hope that there is no any confusing afterwards. Okay, and you will be able to access the video recording starting from next Monday onwards. All right, so if there is no any other questions, okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you for staying until 1:19 p.m. now. Okay, I know this is a long day for all of you. Okay, and I think that's all. Okay, have a nice day, everyone, and good luck for your bachelor degree studies at INTI International University. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
See you.
Thank you,
Thank you, Doctor.
everyone.
Thank you, Doctor. See you.
Thank you.